One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kansas offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll move the wide receiver. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Boley. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Let's go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Thurman. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber and the Giants, Frank Gore and the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the third or fourth read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them the football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that that want to be involved in the passing game.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. Touchdown, Kansas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just...
Yes.
This drive will start at the 25. So Arizona's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we've got a quarterback.
Didn't want to hear any more complaints about I haven't played my game.
When his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think
I'm going to take my time.
This guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence.
Might have to pause the game and let it sit for about an hour or two.
Very, very good.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Second down, he'll throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for room. It's Thurman. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Wants to throw. It's Boldy. Got it behind the line. It's Thurman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Let's throw.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big
The
hit.
worst catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away.
Oh, fuck's sakes. God damn it. I knew I fucked that.
And the try is no good. And the margin remains
damn it.
at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ford. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Complete.
What?
Running wide open. down
What?
the field. Touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't.
There ain't no way.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was
What
able to
was
locate
that
the football,
animation?
snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving
What
touchdowns
was
on the
this?
year.
The most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. Here he goes. We got it locked there. Like, what are we gonna do here? Going down, we're going down, and then no, I'm upright. Get the fuck out of my way. Like, how?
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Oh my goodness.
And he knocks the extra point through the
Nothing
upright.
surprises me.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards.
Safety definitely brought their own support.
That play had
Shit.
zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Bolden. Gets it out quickly. Still running at the 40. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
That was not supposed to be a screen, you stupid fucking idiot commentator.
Keep the drive alive. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with his back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Are you kidding?
Just too much mustard on that one.
Brother.
Can't target that badly.
How
Defense
the
was obviously ready for
fuck
that
do you
play. They've
not
obviously
catch
been
that?
Watching film, they know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job
kidding me.
defending it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. So we're just going to let him go all the way in without containing.
This time the
Okay.
defense
Yeah,
was there
that's
and ready for that
excellent
one.
blocking. Good job,
The
boys. Good
defense
job.
sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh, what a fucking god-awful... What is with these red throws, man?
And
Get it.
on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the...
He wasn't even pressured.
Leading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback.
Jesus
breaking down the
Christ.
quarterback and going and getting that big play.
Arizona has it back.
Or something changed with that last update.
To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up
used to
like
only
that,
get-
the defense is going to win every time.
Red passes.
Wildcats with a long way to go.
I was under extreme pressure.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got the back over the middle. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
3 motherfuckers. Why is my guard pulling?
In the first half.
Why did he pull? That makes no sense whatsoever. Why he would pull.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Bowling. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thurman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Bowling.
Oh, come on. You got to hold that block. Jesus Christ.
As the offense tries to cash in.
Fucking tapped him. Are you serious?
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Okay, time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
I was really hoping they were going to blitz.
First half in the books.
God damn it.
Now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
4th and 5.
And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most? No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where
Jesus Christ, he shot over there like a fucking cannon.
Based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Everybody wants chunk plays, and you need them, but this has been the epitome of efficiency.
No doubt. Take what the defense gives you. Sometimes it's okay to be patient. Sometimes it's okay not to push the ball down the field. The defense is giving the underneath stuff. The offense is taking it and moving the ball down the field really nicely.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll try the left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And that one will give them the lead. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead.
God, I wish I had this guy on Ole Miss.
Special teams coming through in a big way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Charlotte ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Kansas offense returns to the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over, and you saw it on that play.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Throws to the wideout.
What the hell was that?
Rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the red zone, looking for a space. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Right, he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chuck Jayhawk. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together...
How was that not holding? Dude was grabbing my arm.
I was just going to say,
How's that shit?
I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got it again.
What?
They get him down.
Damn.
That'll be the final play of the third
I should have
period.
blown up.
We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Oh, dear God.
They won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big
God, that was a terrible throw.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big M up.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just...
Are we going for it, huh?
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give headed toward right.
Oh, come on.
Time And they stop him
What
in the
kind of
backfield, and
block
that
was
has been
that?
a
Dog
rare
shit.
side in this game tonight.
Jeez.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their
Holy
job. People
shit.
winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
On the run, it's Thurman. Runs through the tackle. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like
Oh, come on.
as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
You
And that's how
kidding
you
me.
respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Jayhawks come to the line.
This isn't
on
gonna
third
work
and
well.
short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it all the way down.
Wish the handoff was much quicker that time.
First and goal from the 8.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
With the run on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the...
Oh, no way.
Tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but
What are you doing there, 16?
3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Boley. They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Northern Illinois put together a very impressive showing today in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Huskies in some time. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah,
Right. What have I got? Damn, how does this motherfucker keep dropping? I don't have him scheduled yet, do I? Yeah. All right. Oh no! What do I visit? What? Motherfucker. Well, lost him. He gone. I don't know why I went after this guy. He was number 1 on my board, and I'm desperate for a quarterback. God, I'm scared to see what he's going to be. Oh, God, it's awful. Bust. Bags left. They're any good. What's this dude? Jesus. Backfield creator. Oh, he's going to Texas Tech. That shit is locked. That that shit's probably locked too. Dual threat. Dual threat. Backfield creator. Fuck it. Let's see. Ugh. 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 Gross. Get out of here. Be gone, demon. I'm just gonna have to get a quarterback in the portal. Fuck. Keep this guy. Fuck, just keep him as a fucking warm body on the roster, or else I'm gonna be left out to dry and have a punter throwing the ball. Fuck it. Let's see what this guy has. He's gonna... Fuck's sakes. He's god awful too. Gross. All right. Bedtime.